Shazam! The Fury of the Gods is the newest DC and comic book movie that is out for you guys to go and check out. I've just watched it. Now I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts. Smash yours down in that comment section below. Smash that like button for me and click subscribe as well. And let's talk about the new Shazam movie right now. Okay, so Shazam, The Fury of the Gods was a movie that, look, how do I say this? I wasn't really excited for it because of the whole new stuff that is happening with DC. So it's kind of like most of the DC movies this year have really just felt like they didn't really mean anything because of the news of the whole reboot that's going on with DC. So it kind of like took away that edge for me when it came to these new DC movies coming out. I absolutely adore the first Shazam. I love that movie. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I was hyped for this movie previously, but then once that news came down, it lowered my hype level because I was like, well, what's the point? But look, after seeing The Fury of the Gods, let's just say that I think this is better than the first one, and I absolutely enjoyed this one quite a lot. I thought it was very, very good. I really enjoyed it. And there are so many reasons why I enjoyed it. Firstly, look, this isn't going to be for everyone. That I can guarantee. This very much does go down a fantasy-like route. Like, we are talking about the gods. We're talking about the Greek gods. So there is a lot of fantasy elements in this movie that may not work for certain people. If you're looking for a down-to-earth, more grounded reality when it came to Shazam, this is definitely not the movie for you. Also, there is comedy in here as well. So if you're looking for the serious tone comic book movie, Shazam is definitely not for you. And I know the reason why some people don't like Shazam is because they're like, well, it feels like a kid playing a superhero, because that's what Shazam is, and that's what I love about Shazam is he's a kid. And yes, in this movie he is aging up and he's almost 18 in this movie, but still, how many of us can say when we were 18 that we were mature adults? Maybe 1%, if that. I know when I was 18, I was just doing whatever. That's immature. That's what you do. And what I love is they kept that DNA, they kept that core character flaw in Shazam. Is he's still a kid, he's still an immature teenager who's got the ability of the gods, and he's out there having fun with it. And the other ones as well, the other Shazam family members, especially Freddy, has that as well. And he's using that to his advantage and taking advantage of those powers, which makes total sense. And what I love about it is it's basically, look, straight up, this is exactly what I would be like if I had superhero powers back then. Probably even right now, I would still be a little bit more immature with my powers, just because that's what you would do. And that's what I love, is you can resonate with that. What I also love is Billy Batson's actual character arc himself. I enjoyed that character arc. We remember the first Shazam, he was trying to find that family. That was his ultimate goal. Is like he's never had that family and he's finally found it. Come the second one, what they did so well is now that he's aging to the point where he's going to age out of the foster care system, he now is holding on to that family because he's afraid to lose them. But then at the same time realizing that he is going to be a burden, because once he's out of that care, they stop receiving money. So you see that, and he's struggling with that. And that's why in this movie, he is trying to hold everyone together. He doesn't want them to go do their own things. He wants them to stay because this is the first time he's had stability in his life. This is the first time that he's had someone around him that hasn't left him. And he wants to keep that. He wants that forever. He wants that feeling. And I think that's absolutely incredible. And it's a fantastic story arc that really works really well with the first movie. And I absolutely enjoyed that aspect so much as well. Freddy has his own little arc as well that I enjoyed. I really, really enjoyed these characters, man. I love the Shazam family. I want to see more of them on the big screen. So I'm excited to see more of them. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen? We're going to talk about that at the end of this video here. So we'll talk about that in a second. But I must say as well, the villains. Let's talk about the Daughters of Atlas. good performances, but they're not the strongest villains. I mean, I like the little quarrel that they have with each other, and like the way that they view things and how things should be run, and the internal battle that they're having as well as daughters. I really enjoyed that aspect as well. I enjoyed that about them, but there could be more depth to them. There really could be. Their motive is okay, I get, but it can be a lot stronger. So they were okay. I mean, they're good enough to be the villains here. I wouldn't say they're like the greatest villains in DC, but they're decent. The visual effects, though, I absolutely enjoyed that massive dragon. Looked incredible on IMAX. It looked so good. I love how it's like the wood feature. It looked real. I believed it. The blue as well was awesome. What I also love as well is the monsters in this movie. There are mythical monsters in Greek mythology that come to life in here, and they were absolutely incredible. I really enjoyed them as well. There are some cheesy moments in this movie, but I mean, that's to be expected when it comes to a movie like Shazam. You expect that cheesy because we are dealing with kids, so you have that as well. But look, I really enjoyed this movie a lot. I did. I had a ball with it. I enjoy them building and exploring the lore when it came to the Greek mythology. That was awesome. There's also a character that comes in here. Now, if you guys have seen the TV spot that was leaked, you know who it is. So I'm not going to say who it is just in case some people haven't seen that TV spot. There is a character that turns up in here from other properties in the DC that it makes sense that that person would show up. And what I love is there's a fascination that Billy has with a particular other character as well that I mean, I found hilarious because I was like that as a kid as well. I had this fascination with that character as well. I absolutely did. And it's awesome. And I found that really, really funny. There is emotion throughout this film. That final battle is absolutely epic and awesome. And the emotional weight to it was just incredible. I did. I would be lying if I didn't say I shedded a tear in this movie. That final battle had me, and I was just like, wow, I really felt the emotion in this movie a lot, especially with the mother. Like, that connection that she had with Billy, there's this beautiful moment, and it's beautiful. It really was. Now, there is two post-credit scenes in this movie as well, which now have me questioning what is going on with DC moving forward. The second one is a continuation of the first sort of Shazam storyline that they're doing on the side. So where that doesn't really, I guess that indicates something else, but it's that first one that I'm kind of like scratching my head like, okay, maybe these DC movies coming up like The Flash actually have more weight to the new DC coming forward. Maybe they are actually more important. I don't know what's going to happen now. Because those post-credit scenes have me thinking, well, okay, so it's not going to be a full, complete reboot? I don't know now. I don't know, but I love the Fury of the Gods. Let me know your thoughts down in that comment section below. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay safe, and peace out.